Hey there. My name is Dale Woodruff. I'm coming to you from Vancouver, Washington. And this is March. It is Women's Month. Last year for Women's Month, how did I celebrate? I think I updated my status and I said I had mad respect for women. And that was it. It's like literally the least you could do. So this year, I asked communities of women for ideas on how to celebrate in a way that is impactful, can help me grow a little, help me understand their issues a little more. And some great ideas were thrown out there. Things like, reading female authors, reading up on feminism. But one of the things that really landed for me was an issue that, I wasn't really aware of before this, which is homeless women and their menstrual cycles. Now, guys, I think some of us, we hear terms like menstrual cycle or menstruation, and we it's a little taboo for some people. But here's the challenge. If you can't empathize and understand what our female sisters have to go through, then how can you get behind them for issues and advocate for them? And there are a lot of issues. I mean, we're talking about access to woman care. We're talking about this issue about homeless women and access to feminine hygiene products. The fact that tampons in many states have luxury taxes. Come on, what the hell is that all about? So what I'm doing is I'm just going out to my community and I'm saying, hey, use the hashtag pad your shopping list. When you're out there doing your grocery shopping, just add an extra box of tampons or maxi pads. And then at the end of the month, I'm having a little event. People can bring their donations in, and I'll make sure that they get out to the homeless shelters, YWCA, food banks, that sort of thing. So there's that. That's what I'm doing. And what I want to do is reach out to the guys in the community and say this. Why don't you try doing this as well? I could ask you to send me money or send me tampons or what have you, but I think it would be much more impactful if you were to go into your own communities and say, women, this is something I'm willing to do on Women's Month. I'm willing to advocate for these people. There are 50,000 women on the streets, and a hell of a lot more are getting pretty close to that, or they're close to that breaking point, right? And, tampons and maxi pads cost money, and so does food. And so what I've learned from after this kind of deep dive is a lot of homeless women, they'll use things like toilet paper, paper towels, socks to try to keep their clothes from becoming stained during their cycle. And if you're not clean during that time, if you don't have access to showers or feminine hygiene products, you do run the risk of infection. Not to mention the fact that your wardrobe is very limited. So if you stain your clothes with menstrual blood, what do you do when you've only got one pair of pants, right? So I think it would be great if you guys went out into your communities and said, hey, this isn't my issue. It doesn't impact me directly, but I'm willing to advocate and stand up for this population. This is what I'm willing to do the collection, and then get that stuff out to the parties that need it. If you want to use the hashtag pad your shopping list, great, but it's not important. What's important is that we're helping out this community of 50,000 people on the streets. So Women's Month, let's celebrate, let's learn, let's grow. Have a great night.